These are the absolute worst shoes I could have worn today. I had a little bit of a struggle this morning. I had to jump start the van because my battery's dying all the time. And my belts were squeaking, so I thought I would try to clean up the belts. Well, the towel I was using got stuck in the drive belt, dislodged the drive belt and the power steering belt from the car. So I had to take out the wheel, fix that. So I'm about an hour late to my detail of the day. Floor mats are a little dirty. The seats are pretty dirty. Looks like it's been used for some off-roading here. Other than that, it's really not bad at all. Alright, so I'm first gonna start off by blowing everything out with the air. If I can get probably 80% of the dirt out just by using air. Then I'll go through and wipe down all the plastics first. And because this car's not very dirty, I'm gonna save the vacuuming for the end, because after I clean the plastics, I'm gonna have to re-vacuum. So yeah, let's get started. This is a pretty good example of why I use air to blow out the cracks and crevices. This was found underneath the back seat, or actually underneath this driver's seat in the cracks. I didn't see it. I just want to make it very clear, I've never ever taken anything of value from a customer's vehicle, including money, jewelry, any of that. You just can't do it. In this line of work, if you're not honest, the customers will know so fast. Even if they don't say anything, if you start taking things thinking they're not going to know, they're going to know. So, and it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it in your business. Door jambs are all pressure washed. They're looking good. I'm going to start on the plastics here. Of course, like I said, we're gonna spray it down, wipe it off, blow it out with the air. That's all we're doing. There's no brushes, there's no anything. I'll show you the before and the after and how long it takes. All right, and just like that, those plastics are clean. This is a truck that I do really regularly. I'm not gonna scrub it with anything abrasive, because the more abrasive you are in a vehicle, all it's doing is just wearing out the plastics faster. I'll show you the results when we get this all wrapped up. for these instrument clusters, you want to use like absolutely zero pressure or you will scratch them. They're all made of this really crappy polycarbonate that scratches like just by breathing on it. That's what it all looks like. This is before dressing. Looking pretty good. You always want to dress something. I hate using anything like super glossy. So like I'll tend to use Car Pro Pearl diluted like 10:1. And that does a really good job at like, well, I at least on cars like this that are new, because I don't want it to be shiny, I don't want it to be glossy, but I do want it to be somewhat protected. And this is like the 5th time I've used it on this vehicle, and it's doing a really good job. Really good job. When I spray water on there, it all beads up. It has like water beading even on the plastics, which is super nice. And then yeah, as you can see where we're at right now, plastics are looking awesome. Really liking that. So now all we really have left to do, because that's all the plastics, is give it a really good vacuum, dress it up, do the glass, and then we're on to the outside. Alright, this is looking pretty good. See, I'd already blown out all the cracks and crevices before I started, so there's really not a bunch of dirt or debris in all the cracks here. It's looking really good. I'll probably touch up some of these areas, and then we're good to tackle the seats again. Okay, boys and girls, this is how this works. It's a wide angle fan, really light. And so we're just gonna give it a really light coat as if you're spray painting, but with this dressing. And just like spray painting, you want to make sure you have no runs, no drips, none of that. It's just a super light coat. You can barely even tell, but it gives it a really nice sheen. And so that's what we're going for on all the plastics. I'm not worried if it gets on the carpet. It's not going to hurt anything. Alright, my battery's about to die because I did leave the camera running. But I'm gonna be using the leaf blower to dry off the whole car, and then yeah, if you're still with me, then I'll show you that. But yeah.